Welcome to this all-new edition of Channel 97 News.
We come to you today from the OHS cafeteria with the Fall Blood Drive sponsored by Leadership. And here's a look at some of the other stories you'll see on today's show.
We take a look at some of the highlights of a festive homecoming weekend.
We welcome several new teachers to OHS, and many of them are familiar faces.
We recognize 3 outstanding players on the girls' softball team.
And we investigate a classroom at OHS that is just a little creepy.
We'll have all that and much more on today's edition of Channel 97 News.
And it all starts now.
Welcome back to Eyes on the Tigers, Channel 97 News. I'm Amanda Lupke.
And I'm Morgan Williams. Our first story examines the recent developments in the Student Privilege Program. Cassidy Mooney and Hannah Pauley have the story.
The Privilege Program has been a big hit over the recent years for many students and teachers.
Privileges were designed as part of our Tiers of Intervention program that is during our A&Ps, and then we have a regular A&P, and then we also have more of a privileged portion of that was to encourage students to be motivated to take harder classes, maybe to challenge themselves a bit more, and then also to allow them a bit more freedom and independence during that time period.
However, the Privilege Program experienced a change.
The main reason that we reevaluated the program and decided to suspend it at the beginning of this semester was because there were many students who were abusing the privileges of the program. They were going where they weren't supposed to go, they were giving their lanyards to other people. There was a variety of things that were happening that we needed to just suspend things and take another look at it and make sure it was really getting us where we wanted to go in terms of motivating students to succeed and do well.
But the students have taken matters into their own hands.
The Privilege Patrol is to represent the students who think that privileges are not necessarily a necessity, but we feel that we don't deserve them, but we feel like we should have a second chance to get our privileges back. And by establishing this group, we made sure that everybody was on the same page, everybody wanted the same thing, and that way we could easily get our ideas through to the teachers.
Although it's not official, Oakville students and teachers remain optimistic about the return of privileges.
The committee has been working. It will come back in a bit of a different format, so we're putting sort of the final touches on what that will look like, and hopefully we'll be able to roll out something for spring semester that then would develop from there.
With the privileges still in progress, and with Hannah Pauley behind the camera, I'm Cassidy Mooney for Channel 97 News.
I had a really good time at homecoming. What about you?
Yeah, I really like the circus theme.
Me too. Let's take a look at some of the best parts of homecoming weekend.
This year's homecoming weekend was cold and rainy, but that didn't stop Oakville from having a great time. It all started with Friday's pep assembly, which featured band, choir, cheerleaders, the Golden Girls, and the Powder Puff Boys. Even the teachers joined in with the clowning around. After school on Friday, the rain stopped just in time for the annual homecoming parade. Congratulations to the Golden Girls on the best all-around, the JV girls for best theme, field hockey for most spirited, girls tennis with the most creative, and varsity cheer with the most original. Friday night ended with a big win from varsity football as the boys defeated Steckman 55-14. The weekend came to an end with the Under the Big Top dance in Gym A. Great music and lots of friends made for a successful night. Congratulations to Sophie Syme and Joe Green for being crowned Homecoming Queen and King. Thank you to everyone who made Homecoming Week possible. Expect next year's to be even better. With Nick Van Winkle, Jake Lapina, and Morgan Williams, I'm Johanna Carrigan with Channel 97 News.
We will be right back after this important message from Toby the Tiger.
Are you wearing your seatbelt today?
Yeah.
Good job.
OHS students may have noticed quite a few new faces in the building this year. Here's our story on the new teachers at OHS.
As you have noticed, Oakville has acquired many new faculty members. 2 in business, 2 in math, 2 new choir directors, 2 special school district teachers, 3 in science, 3 in social studies, and 1 athletic trainer.
You have brand new people in your building. I just think it's, it makes you, even people who are here already, our veteran teachers, maybe they bring new ideas. I think it's exciting.
What you may not know is that some were already familiar with Oakville High School.
I did my student teaching here last year. I think it really helped me just kind of understand how the building works as a whole.
My favorite part about being back at OHS would have to be the community. Being part of a good community that's constantly working to be better, not only at school but socially.
I am a former Oakville High School student. I graduated in 2003. I've subbed in the district, and I love Oakville. Glad to be here. Going from a former student to a colleague, it's a change. The hardest part is having to call Mr. Taylor Ed. That's different.
It's definitely fun to be able to come back and kind of be on the other side of things and see the other side of Oakville. A lot of people ask me if it's weird, and it's not. In the English department, the only teacher that I had was Mr. Taylor. And it wasn't weird. We just said hi and we moved on, so.
It's different. I taught in a completely different atmosphere for the last 4 years, so I love the community here. The students are great, the expectations are very realistic, and the community is wonderful.
I knew a lot of the students already, which was very good. I knew a lot of the teachers. I understood the community, and I knew that I really liked it here. So whenever I left here, when I thought about where do I want to work, where do I want to be, Oakville always felt like my home.
So the students here are great. Everyone in the building's awesome. I just love it here.
With Holly Jenkins and Shane Wars, I'm Madeline Jones with Channel 97 News.
It's not just teachers that are new to our school.
Oh yeah, there's a new addition in the athletic department too.
Let's meet our new trainer.
With many sports and activities going on around Oakville, there are bound to be some injuries. When Kevin Buckhalter left in the middle of summer, athletic director Becky Zupan was left in difficult circumstances and had to find a new trainer.
So when it's time for us to get a new trainer, for whatever that reason is, we work hand in hand with Pro Rehab with candidates that they feel are acceptable to even be hired. So really, they hire who they want first, and then kind of guide us in the direction that they want us to go.
That direction from Pro Rehab led us to Mike Atkinson, the new trainer at OHS.
Actually, I've had a lot of experiences in healthcare over the last couple of years. When I graduated from Truman State University, I actually worked as an EMT for a ambulance district and an ER for a while, and then I've also worked the last 2 years with Schuyler County High School in Schuyler County, Missouri, which is up in far northeast Missouri.
I had an opportunity to meet the trainer this summer when we were having a little girls cheer camp, and we had a couple of injuries. He did a really thorough job. I was impressed with how much time he took to really go through everything and assess their girls' needs, and then he was attentive also and would come back and check on them and see their progress over the next several days.
Great personality, very motivated, a go-getter. You can tell he's definitely new to the job and he wants to do the best he can, so very eager.
So the main reasons I came to Oakville High School was, number one, it seemed like a great high school. It seemed like a lot of really great people that work here and go to school here and everything else. Great sports programs, and it was an opportunity to pursue my dream of being an athletic trainer at the high school setting.
With photographer Cassidy Ham and Kobe Finna Allen, I'm Morgan Blumenthal with Channel 97 News.
The OHS softball program has been among the best in the state for several years now. Amanda has the story about 3 reasons for their recent success.
With 8 seniors, this year's varsity softball team is full of experience. Heading into districts, the team had a record of 21-4, ranking them among the top 5 in the St. Louis area.
3 seniors, Katie Reed, Jordan Mahalski, and Alex Friends, are making a major contribution to the team's success.
Last year, these 3 girls were all-state, all-district, and all-metro. As seniors, they rank among the top players in the area again. Katie Reed leads the team in hits and has been a tremendous defensive player at shortstop.
Katie Reed is an amazing shortstop.
I feel like I've seen the best player of my life play by watching her.
Jordan Mahalski has led the team in home runs and RBIs this season and has been a valuable teammate.
Playing with my sister is pretty awesome because she always supports me, and even when I'm down, she picks me up.
Alex Friends has been ranked among the top 5 pitchers in the area all season. Going into district play, she was number 1 in wins and earned run average.
But Alex is a really good pitcher, and without her, things would probably be a little bit different, and she is a great leader on the team.
All 3 of them are outstanding softball players, but I think more so it's the character of each of the kids. They're outstanding kids. Kids are going to be highly successful, whatever they choose to do.
No matter what their future holds, these 3 girls have left their mark on the Oakville softball program. With Allie Landman, I'm Amanda Lupke for Channel 97 News.
With Halloween just around the corner, here's a story you should enjoy. Scott Leaker and Nick Van Winkle investigate the mystery of Room 215.
Welcome to Room 215, home to many exciting classes at OHS.
I have Shakespeare's plays with Miss Menzel. I like it a lot. You just pretty much read some plays and chill out.
While this classroom is so academically great, there may be more to the room than meets the eye.
Room 215 is definitely haunted. It is confirmed fact that I have in my head.
You sat in between the desks and you started talking to us. And we're like, "What's up, Ghost?" And he was like, "Nothing much, man. We're just chilling." And then we sat down and we read the play together.
Since I've been here, we've had the screen would be pulled down and would randomly flip up out of nowhere. We've had papers that would disappear and reappear. There's this ominous hole in my floor that suddenly appeared last week, and no one knows where it came from.
We decided to take advantage of this new knowledge and have a little fun. Do you have any stories about your experiences with ghosts or somebody else you know?
That. It's scientifically impossible.
I have to think about this.
Did you guys do that on purpose? Oh, wait a second, you did that on purpose. Is there a person back there?
But the question still remains if this room is truly haunted. With Nick Van Winkle, I'm Scott Leaker, reporting for Channel 97 News.
Well, that wraps up this edition of Channel 97 News. And congratulations to Suco and leadership for another successful blood drive. Thanks for watching. I'm Morgan Williams.
And I'm Amanda Lupke. Remember, Oakville, keep your eyes on the Tigers.